Hello, good day, and welcome to SpinPro17.com and our affiliate, iProLogic.com, the interactive profit logic calculator. Today, we're going to give you a quick demonstration of our system or our systems, SuperPro system in general. And we want you to see how simple and easy it is using our program. You can make hundreds of dollars per day. You can even cross 1,000 a day, depend on your level of play, and of course, per week and certainly per month. You just need to take a couple of things into consideration. We have some rules and advice that you must follow. Unlike, our other competitors, or unlike what you may see on YouTube, there are table limits. And a lot of videos you see people, after losing, they double up and triple up and betting hundreds of dollars and then making thousands. Folks, the fact of the matter is there are table limits. So we don't buy into that. Our theory is based on targets, okay? Because we cannot prove this, but we will say this. If it is possible that a wheel can track your movement, and we're not saying it is or it isn't, our theory is having targets. And once you make your targets, you can pretty much get away from that, okay? Because you're not spinning as much. And our system works great on any online RNG or online casino at the slot machine type based machines. Using the airball machines or live dealer online, we don't recommend, because the bets have to go down so quickly. Your investment amounts and putting down the numbers, the bets on the respective numbers, you really have 15 to 20, 30 seconds maybe at best, and you can miss out on a number that potentially would have hit. So with that being said, we're going to show you there is obviously a matrix that we use, and this is our matrix, and each number on this matrix system, okay, each one of these numbers on the roulette board from 1 through 36 has 5 corresponding numbers, including that. So it's 6 corresponding numbers to a sequence for proprietary reasons, because we have a lot of members from all over the world, and hopefully you will become one. Once they get our matrix, they will actually see the different set of number sequences that go with each one of these numbers on the wheel. Okay, it's not necessarily because it's 0, it's 26 or 32 or 10 or 5 or whatever the case may be. There's different number sequences. And as long as you're able to make your targets, you're going to see how quick and easy it is. You can make hundreds of dollars per hour. But we don't recommend that. What we recommend is, needs can always be met, but greed will never be satisfied. So don't get greedy, be humble. If you're making $20, $30 in a half hour or less, and you're not spending that much time playing, that's great, because you're making, easily doing a few sessions in a half hour and another half hour later, you're going to be making at least close to or more $100 more per hour. And of course, you have to take breaks. Now, let's just show you briefly something that we stand by. Okay, you can easily make $100 to $200 or more per hour, but certainly you should be able to make $200 per day. Now, there's a couple of questions you have to ask yourself, and we have them here. Please take a minute to look at this when you're looking at this video, and ask yourself, are you making $100 per hour at your job in a few minutes by not standing for an entire hour or sitting per hour? You're at, literally have this at your fingertips, being at home, playing on an RNG or at a casino, okay, and literally can control your destiny as far as your financial capacity to earn. Now, this, again, with any form of investments, this is not a replacement of your income. It's a supplement. I mean, for some people, they have part-time jobs, and what they do is, instead of pushing that amount of hours part-time, they do it less, or they even quit their part-time jobs because they're making a substantial amount of money. So you need to ask yourself these questions, answer them, and then you'll know what to do. Now, the iProLogic calculator, that's important. We're going to show you. This is the iProLogic calculator. This is a totally amazing tool. Now, it's not an application that you download. Once you have Wi-Fi, you have it on your tablet, your phone, whatever, you're going to put a starting bankroll. You're going to set what you want to make per spin, okay? And that adjusted desired target profit per investment is what you're going to ask for per spin. So you can lose money having a few misses on spins, and you hit. You're not only going to recover the money you lost, but you're going to recover what you asked for per spin. So we're going to get into this demonstration, and we're going to show you how to use, once you become a member, you're going to know how to use the calculator. So we're actually going to, have videos showing our systems and give you the matrix numbers as well as how to use the calculator, and you're going to be fine. So in this demonstration, let's run right into this. One last thing, remember, these are proprietary numbers, so we won't be able to show you what the the numbers are, okay, but we will put it on the board, and we're going to spin from there. So let's get to our wheel, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to force a spin, okay, and we are at 33. So before we start playing the numbers, we're going to set the calculator up. Let's just do that. We're going to put a bankroll for now of 500. We're not saying that's what you're going to need. We're going to set the odds at 2. I mean the investment at 2, sorry. And for the odds, we're going to put in 11 to 1. Instead of playing the single, actually, we're going to put in 35 to 1 because we're actually going to be playing the numbers. Okay, so it's asking for a $2 investment. So without further ado, the first number that came up was 33. So we're going to look on our matrix here at 33. At 33, we're going to, just place our numbers on the board, and we're going to go from there. Okay, so we've just placed our numbers based on 33 and whatever our number sequence are. We put it on the board. Now, remember, this invest amount, and we ask you to please, even though they may be identical so many times, never write this down, because when you have a win, the numbers after it will change. Or if you had a loss, sooner or later, the numbers are going to change. And without having this calculator, you're not going to be able to know when you hit your target. Okay? And you may blow through your target and not realize it, and then subsequently lose money if you go on a bad run when you should have been out. Now, one thing we do say is whenever you hit your targets, you take your break, whether it be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. You're logging out completely and taking your break. And this is why a lot of our customers, I can say right now, over 80% of our customers who are listening to us, okay, they're clearing $400 or $500 a day. That's without saying. The other 20%, or I would say 15%, who are actually listening, they're clearing a little less because they're a little more conservative. Now, this is saying 2, and obviously we're going to put in here, the total investment here was 12. Okay, now we're setting our targets here at 500. We're looking for 510. That's what we're setting our targets at. Okay, so we're going to go to the wheel, and we are going to spin away based on these numbers, and the number 29 came, so we missed. And this is great. This is great for our example again because it's showing that, look, nothing is perfect. You may have a miss here and there. Now the calculator is still asking for 2, and the reason why it's going to keep you low is because of the odds. 35 to 1 pays $72 for a $2 bet. Your total invested, even whatever it's going to be here now, is still going to be way under $72. So the calculator is doing its job. Now 32 came. Actually 32 didn't come. Let's see, what was that number? Yeah, 29 came. So we are now going to continue with those same numbers plus add our additional numbers for the matrix. Okay, so according to our matrix, this was the last set of numbers. We're very confident about this. So this bet is $18. So now, again, a lot of times you're going to hit on your first round. Sometimes you may hit on your second round, and you may not be ahead right away. But as you go down a couple of spins, you should be able to get even and clear. And at the end of the day, you want to walk away with a profit. Okay, even if people were to break even, they would jump for joy because no one wants to lose. Okay, but in this case, let's just see what's going to happen here. And even if we have to progress, we will, because we do not follow martingale double up, triple up, and all that stuff. We follow the calculator. Okay, so number 25 came. Okay, now that we have a loss there, let's just see exactly what the situation is going to be now for our next bet. Okay, so now that 25 has come, we're obviously going to clear this. We're going to put this into the calculator. We had a total of 18. Okay, it's still asking for $2 because your total invested is only $32. Your bankroll is by far protected. So we're now going to, because we've missed twice, okay, we're now going to put in, based on 25, we're going to look here at the sequence of numbers and see what 25 is. Well, obviously we have another grid that we're going to look at, but you would look at your sequence to see which number comes up next. So we're going to go ahead and place those numbers. Okay, we're going to play these numbers. Okay, so our total bets here is going to be 12. So we've invested 42. And again, another miss. And we're not concerned. I'm glad in a way. I mean, I know everybody wants to say, oh, you're winning off your back foot. But then if that was the case and everybody's just winning, there's nothing that's perfect in this world. But if everybody was winning, when you do happen to have a bad streak, you wouldn't know what to do. So in this case, we're showing you what we're going to do. And we're going to clear a profit in a short period of time. If we made $20 in 10 minutes, are you working for $20 for 10 minutes? You have to ask yourself that question. So let's see. We're going to continue moving forward. And we're going to be just fine. Okay, so according to our matrix, it's now asking for this amount. Okay. And we're just placing our bets. We don't cover the entire board, by the way. Okay, we're just following whatever the matrix says. Now, this is a $36 bet. Okay. And we spin. And you got back $72. Okay, because that was a hit. Okay, so now you're only down slightly. So you're at 494. Okay, it's asking for 2 again because you have recovered most of that money and you're only down $8. If you hit here, you are going to clear your target. So we're going to see what that number is. It is 32. So we're going to go with our matrix for 432. And okay, so we know where we're going with this. Let's set it all up. Okay, let's set our numbers up. Okay, so we had a total bet here of 15, according to our matrix. And you had a hit, so you got back 36. We're looking for 510. Are we going to get that? We're at 515, folks. You've just made $15 in less than 10 minutes. If you were to stay at this statistic, $15 in less than 10 minutes. So in a half hour, you can easily say you should be able to clear $30 in a half hour and certainly $60 an hour at this. If you hit earlier than this, you would have spent less, which means you would have made more than $15 in less than 10 minutes. Well, actually in less than 5 minutes. So your chances of increasing what you're going to make per half hour or per hour is going to be much larger. In this case, what you're going to do here now is you're going to obviously clear the wheel, close the wheel, log out, take a break, and come back in. And again, this matrix and using the correct numbers that is on here is going to be very, very powerful. You know, there's nothing more that we can actually say besides, you know, there are so many people out there who are making a lot of money and they're very patient. They're very diligent about what they're doing. They're not blowing their targets. They're not overplaying. They're sticking to it. So we will finalize by saying this to you in the end. Do you want to make an extra $100, $200, or $300 a day in just a few minutes per hour from the comfort of your home or at a casino and pay your mortgage, your car payments, whatever the case may be stress-free, have a better financial life? The power is within you to do so. You just need to get our matrix system, all of our systems are powerful. Okay, we have so many different ways of doing it, and your investment will be the smartest thing you ever made. You will get the matrix, you will also get our different systems, and last but not least, you will get the rules and advice how to do it, all of the targets that you need to make, and you will be successful. Okay, so hopefully you will have enjoyed what you just saw. In a short period of time, you've made $15, and that was just because we're also, you know, I'm also talking about it. I'm not, you know, going as fast as I could. And once you start playing, you're going to see for yourself that this is going to be something that's going to be very profitable for you. Now, once again, please go to SpinPro17.com or go to iProLogic.com for the calculator. And hopefully you'll sign up. You'll be able to get your use the calculator. And definitely what we advise is please listen to this standout message. Use any casino online, free money, play money, practice. Just practice with the calculator so you get it down pat. You decide to go live, you'll make your money. Can you make easily 100 to 200 an hour? Without a doubt. Okay, if we made 15 in 10 minutes, there are 60 minutes in an hour. Okay, even if in this case, you know, I think if you did 3 or 4 sessions in an hour, in a half hour, sure, it's easy. If you hit early, you're going to make that for sure. And again, as you go forward, there should be no reason, even if you were to make $50 an hour at the worst case, at 5 hours a day, that's $250 a day. If you can live with $250 a day extra income and be satisfied with that, you know, you're talking about $6,000, $7,000 a month and certainly $70,000 a year. I think that can do a lot for a lot of you. So hopefully we'll see you on the other side. Good luck, and thank you again for visiting SpinPro17.com, our videos, and iProLogic.com.